All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of M&M Sports Talk. I am Robbie McGrath.
I'm Sebastian Miles.
I'm Devin Miles.
So first on today's episode, we are going to bring you some news in the field of soccer. On Tuesday, boys soccer defeated Tri-Valley 3-0, which is the first win against the Bulldogs over the last 2 years in the 5 contests that they've played. Overall, boys soccer is 14-3. They're 7-2 in the Division 2 of the Schuylkill League. They are currently tied for first in the Schuylkill League Division 2 with Shenandoah Valley, who they go up against tonight on Thursday. So it's going to be a very interesting game to decide the Division 2 title and a round 1 bye in the Schuylkill League playoffs. And they are first in District 11 Class Single A by multiple games ahead of the Bulldogs of Tri-Valley. And going on to girls soccer, they beat Williams Valley 5-2 on Wednesday with a pair of goals by Sarah McGrath. Overall, they are 13-2-2 overall, 8-1-1 in Schuylkill League Division 2. They are second in Division 2, first place in District 11 Class Single A, and they are unofficially playing Pine Grove on Saturday afternoon. I believe I got the opponent right. If not, we'll find out sooner. And when we come right back, we're going to have Jevin over here talk Penn State football since golf season is done. All right, everybody, welcome back to M&M Sports Talk. Jevin here is our Penn State football analyst. He's going to have a brief update on the Nittany Lions. Take it away, Jevin.
Thank you, Robbie. So, Penn State lost 42-37 against UCLA last week. How do you feel about James Franklin's performance during that game?
His performance was not good.
No.
Maybe it was more of the coordinators and maybe some of the position coaches primarily, because again, we don't know who's calling the plays. We don't know who's saying. Okay.
We can't just assume Franklin calling the plays, or if it's the actual coordinators actually calling the plays.
Yeah, we don't know whose fault it really is. I think you can pinpoint a lot of things, whether it's Franklin's record, or you can say the coordinators he hired. We don't know whose fault that is, but one thing's for sure. Something has to change at Penn State, and I think it's the coaching side rather than the player side. The players are good.
Yeah, like Dennis Sutton. He's a great defensive player. Yeah. He kind of reminds me of Abdul Carter that is on the New York Giants side.
Yeah.
So he's kind of referring to as me because I think that the way he plays and his intensity is just astonishing.
Yeah, it's going to be coaching. As I said before, coaching changes before personnel change. I think that's what it's going to be.
I know you're a stickler for the coaches, but what about the players? Do you think any of them should be benched on their performance at UCLA?
I think it should be a coach's decision. Obviously, we're not the coaches. Maybe what we see as a bad performance, maybe the coaches are like, okay, you did good, but you clearly didn't do your best.
They might sugarcoat it.
Yeah, they might sugarcoat it. That we think is bad, they think it's good. Might be that case. I'm gonna say to see what happens against Northwestern. Maybe don't make any changes yet. Penn State's playing home. It's retro week, so I'm excited to see what Penn State does. It's home game, 111,000 fans behind them. I think Penn State, they're gonna come away with a win, and I think they're gonna prove why they belong back in the top 25.
Yep.
So this was Jevin Miles, your Penn State stats.
All right, everybody, and when we come back, Sebastian right here is going to provide a Minesville football update going into the battle in the backyard against Nativity BVM tomorrow night. All right, everybody, welcome back to M&M Sports Talk. Sebastian right here is going to have a Minesville football update. Take it away.
So they're 5-2 overall. In the Schuylkill League, they're third in the rankings. They're 4-2. So what are your predictions for the Nativity game?
One side it's going to be good. The other side it's not. Dante's going to run past Nativity, and it's just going to be an offensive show from Minersville. I think it's going to be a repeat of what basically half of the season's been. Minersville getting 300-400 yards a game. Dante probably getting at least 2/3 of those yards by running the ball himself. I don't think Nativity has any weapons to really stop Dante, so they're really going to have to go on offense and put some numbers up. Bentley Ware is their running back. I expect him to do well. He's a freshman, I believe. I talked to Coach Mason before we came on the show, he said he's very impressed with the way he's playing the first half of the year. And I think if Bentley can get into the end zone and if Colt Mason can throw the ball well, I think it's going to be a close game. Not very close, though. Miners was going to win by at least 3 touchdowns, in my opinion.
So kind of like a recap on Pine Grove.
Yes, but maybe a bit better than Pine Grove. So, us three, Jevin, me, and Sebastian, we have unanimously came to a name decision for him. Drum roll, please. Big Red. His name is now Big Red. That's it for M&M Sports Talk. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I'm Robbie McGrath.
I'm Sebastian Miles.
And this is Jim Collins.
We are going to see you next week on M&M Sports Talk.